Welcome back, everybody, to another, or the same edition of the NERDWatch podcast. I, of course, am G Money. I am joined by a different crew tonight. A very pretty good-looking crew, especially with the one sitting next to me.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, and I mean,
Willikers.
do I mean Gannon? Well, yeah.
Of course you do.
Of course I do.
Of course you do.
He's such a stud.
Black is slimming.
Wow.
It is.
It truly is.
It is.
We're lucky enough for the second half of the show, or the first half of the show if you're watching Kaku. For the first half of the show, we have got a very special guest. A professional cosplayer is in studio tonight. It is someone that we've known for quite some time. She brought herself and her entourage with her, and we know her as Lindsay, but most of you know her as Night Darling. She is here tonight, and we're going to talk a little bit about her cosplay.
Best Zatanna in Hawaii.
Without a doubt.
That was the first costume I seen you in, and I was like, holy crap. That was a good Zatanna.
Huh? Yeah.
Holy crap.
He was 4.
I was 4 years old when I saw that. I was a time traveler.
Of course, you guys know the rest of these guys that are joining us. I've got Gannon. He is our cosplay professional. He professionally looks at these
I just found out about this tonight.
all day long.
This is not tonight. I'm a professional.
You're a professional cosplayer. Wait. What are you?
He's a professional cosplay watcher.
Yeah. Well, black don't crack.
That sounds creepy. That sounds really creepy.
It does?
You be watching.
Yeah, see, he does watch.
That sounds really creepy.
And of course, I'm joined by two comic book aficionados, the one and only Todd Bernardi and Alika, the owner of Maui Comics and Collectibles. By the way,
thanks, guys.
He likes the look.
Yeah, I got to tell you something.
This guy.
Yeah,
weirdo.
I got to tell you something that there's a big event happening that Lindsay, a.k.a. Night Darling, is going to be a part of this November.
You should just refer to her as Night Darling.
Should I, my dear? Would you prefer that?
Whatever you want to do, honey.
Okay, I just want to make
Like,
sure.
when you're introduced, do you prefer Night Darling, or is that just like some kind of branding of your cosplay?
It's hard because I've known him for so long.
Yeah, it is.
So
It's
you
hard.
don't want it
It's
to...
like this
Yeah.
weird
Well,
thing.
you've called him G Money before, right?
Yeah.
That's all she calls me, pretty much. Yeah.
I didn't even know his name was Greg until 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I know, right?
No, sometimes I call him Greg.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. That is true. But here's the thing: is that Night Darling. Is that what I'm sticking with tonight, Gannon?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Do it.
Not only did she bring herself, she brought her entourage with her.
Entourage.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of work.
See, I would say pit crew.
That makes you seem a lot...
Because they keep her going.
That is true.
And then she goes and runs
You're
laps
so
and then
clever,
checks in once a
I
while.
know, right?
Yeah. She has a tremendous entourage. She also has a tremendous following. By the way, where can we follow you, my dear? Instagram. What is the Instagram?
At Night Darling Cosplay.
At Night Darling Cosplay is where you can check her out and check out her pictures, her amazing cosplays. Why don't you why don't you introduce your crew this evening and who you brought with you, or excuse me, your pit crew with you, and introduce them. And who are these gentlemen?
The Darling Pit Crew.
Yes. Yeah.
They are quite darling. Well, I refer to them as my team because without them, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Right.
They helped me tremendously. I have my makeup artist, Ryan.
Right.
And I have my photographer, Irving, and my videographer, Chris.
Wow. You have 3 different guys. Now, don't measure them in importance because they're all very
Well, they all
important.
do different jobs.
They all have
So you
very
can't
different
rate them that
jobs.
way.
You can't rate them that way. What is it like to have these guys? Essentially, it must become a kind of a family oriented type of event when you guys get together. There's a lot of planning and a lot of makeup and a lot of you crafting
Whoa,
cosplays.
that almost sounded like an insult.
No,
makeup?
Knowing,
Wow.
knowing, there's I'm just saying that there's probably a plethora of makeup that she has to choose from because she has so many different cosplays. So I'm guessing that she's got different, and that's where her makeup artist comes in, don't you think?
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. So what's it like for a daily or as a shoot What's it like for a day with having these guys? What does that entail?
Well, I think they all can agree that I drive them all nuts.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I drive them all crazy because
Right.
all these crazy costumes and ideas that we have, and finding locations and dates and times and narrowing that all down is like a work in itself.
Right.
So that's always something that we have to go through. Ryan puts tons of hours in on my face.
On the face.
On my face, he beats my face pretty much. And then,
Your face is his
I'm glad I don't
It
have a
is.
microphone.
Very good.
And just finding the right location is very important to
Right.
my photographer and videographer.
Sure.
You know, it has to play the right scene, the right setting. For every cosplay that we do, we want to make sure that we're as accurate as possible.
When you choose a cosplay, is it also a community thing, or do you choose it and they have to work around you?
I choose it and they have to work around me. That's why they.
This ain't a democracy.
Yeah, because I choose my cosplays what I feel that I want to do, or what jives with me the best.
So maybe I'm talking to the wrong people. What is it like to work with?
Yeah.
Darling?
Oh, here we go.
And talk about her like she's not here.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. I want to hear you.
Introduce yourself first, by the way, so everybody knows.
I'm Ryan. I'm
okay.
Lindsay's or Night Darling's makeup artist, and
Uh-huh.
hairstylist, and some other stuff.
Support team.
But I don't think it drives us nuts. I think I can speak for all of us that we like a creative outlet, and
Sure.
she provides us that opportunity. And again, it just depends. The workload depends on how or what cosplay she picks. Like today, we did. Can we talk about that?
Oh,
We did,
Ooh,
what's his name?
exclusive.
Jigsaw from the Saw series, and we.
Which one again? I'm sorry.
Jigsaw.
Oh, Jigsaw.
Or Billy the
Jigsaw.
Puppet.
Jigsaw. Gotcha.
She did
And,
that at Amazing Con, not
yeah.
this year, but last year.
That was the first day, right? Or something.
That's why I bring him in, because he knows these things.
I saw the pictures too.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah,
And
I
what
was
did you
there,
say?
though.
Oh crap! That's Jigsaw. That's a hot Jigsaw.
I think today was one of the more intensive shoots we did. We were in hair and makeup for 3 hours, and because it's a very heavy makeup look, and then we were shooting for another 3. But it's totally worth it. We already saw some video that Chris did and some shots that Urban got, and it's pretty awesome, I have to say.
Now, how do you, when you see these things, how, I should say, when you see something that you don't like, how hard or how easy is it to tell Night Darling that this doesn't work, or we should try something different, or how does that work out?
Nobody tells me no.
Yeah,
Nobody.
every
ever tells
character
me no.
she's given us has been interesting to me because I'm not
okay.
very. I've known about cosplay; it's been on my radar for a long time, but I'm not very into the comic scene. And I know a few characters, some of the well-known ones, but when she told me about Junko or Hatsune Miku, some anime stuff we've done, for me, I have to find out the backstory on who the character is, how the makeup and hair and wardrobe will play into the character and telling the story. So it's fun for me. I mean, living here in Maui, we get bogged down with lots of weddings, and it's fun to have a creative outlet where we can do different things.
How did you guys hook up? How did you guys connect?
Lindsay and I met back in 2008.
Wow.
When she was running for Miss Maui.
Oh.
And so I was working backstage at that pageant, and we've been friends ever since. Endless photo shoots and projects, and
Yep.
yeah.
Too many.
So you guys
So
have
many.
you guys to put it, I guess, not the most politically correct. You guys have been around the way for a long time.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you guys have been working. You guys know each other's ticks and things like that. So that's how you guys have worked together.
Did the cosplay thing start then?
No. Just
No.
You were
recently.
just
When did you
doing.
start?
Were you doing modeling at the time? Just the modeling? Was that
Just
what-
modeling and promotional work, and then about 2-3 years ago, then I started the cosplay stuff, and I drug him in with me.
You drugged. You didn't say drugged, right? Both. Okay, just checking. Okay, both. All right, and the next person down the line, sir, and you are?
Irvin Kasem, I'm the photographer.
You're the photographer. All right, so
Oh no, he has a lot to complain about me.
now you shooting. I'm guessing that Night Darling's not the only subject that you shoot, but what makes her different from? Are you a professional photographer? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Now, what's the difference between shooting someone like Night Darling and something that you would normally do as a professional photographer? Are there different skill sets that come into play, or
there's a lot of different skills and creativity involved.
Sure.
You know? Like, say you do a wedding and there's like a shot list that you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you go over your shot list. With cosplaying, you're just thrown into this, and you have to be able to create stuff on the fly.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's where we got to find location. Your equipment has to be on. The makeup, the video guy, like everybody has to be on the same page at all times. And I'm gonna pick up on where she meant by like all of us getting together and planning.
Sure.
That's really tough because everybody has their own deal. Like everybody has their own job.
Sure.
Does their own professions
Mm-hmm.
outside of what we do.
Mm-hmm.
But when we get together, that's when we do our thing, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
just curious, how many? It's ridiculous to say, but how many rolls of film do you actually go through on a shoot?
Well,
I don't think there's rules of film.
That's what I'm saying.
Are we in the 1940s?
Hey, listen. All right.
I don't think they even make rules of film
Stop.
anymore.
Listen.
How many rolls of
You
film?
think they're a lot more pretentious than you think. they are.
Yeah. Stop knocking
What
on
the
how
hell is a
old I
roll
am.
of film?
You guys,
that's good. That's good.
I even got the photographer laughing at me. That's great. All right.
Even he's like, what the hell's a roll of
It's like,
film?
I don't even know what to say to that.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, how many pictures do you take?
It's between 400 to like 800 photos.
Wow.
So, yeah. So that way, and then we get down to like 20 or 30 good ones.
Wow, that is
He's being
insane.
generous. Usually there's only like 3 good
That's
ones.
less than 0.5%.
Yeah, that's
Because I suck at all the other hundreds of
like I
them.
said, it's not like a normal thing. Like it's not like family portraits where you have them already staged and you know what you're looking for.
Do you do the direction or does she? Because I'm assuming she gives you an idea of what she wants, but you handle all the
kinda,
direction?
Like, fight between it. Yeah, she tells me shoot it again. I'm the one with the camera,
You can see it.
Get me
Yeah.
again on my good side.
That's right.
and then I correct her sometimes. Like put your neck that way. Or,
So what we're getting at is that the two of you probably battle more than anybody
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So then my ultimate question is it like the movies where where the pretentious photographer's like, hey, that's good, you sexier? Do you do that kind? Is that the thing?
no.
Are you calling it pretentious?
No, I'm just saying, like, not
Our
him.
character usually is a pretentious guy in the
Yeah,
movie.
it is. Remember?
In movies?
Yeah,
I don't know about in real life.
That's what I'm saying. But that's why I asked him if it's like that at all. Is it the opposite? Okay. I was just checking because there's always that guy you see in the movies with the guy with the camera and he's got the half button down shirt and he's like, you know what I mean? You know the one I'm talking about, right? That guy. I didn't know if that was real or if that's just a caricature or actual. That's right. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I was just kind of curious. I wasn't sure. And next on your list of your pit crew, who are you, sir?
I'm Chris.
Chris, and what do you do, Chris?
I'm a videographer, so I video all fancy stuff.
You video. Now, what is, without mocking me,
How many VHS tapes do you have?
VHS, yeah.
what's the difference between taking a photo and actually taking video of a
See, the video moves. A regular picture, like, it doesn't, like, she's just staying in one place. A video, she can move in it.
I'm really regretting my idea.
You really should probably plan these questions out a little bit better.
No, having you on the show is a terrible idea.
Yeah, it was.
Now, is it because you can't have her model per se
Right.
for video? How does that work? What do you where do you
it's
do you
totally
storyboard?
different
How is it?
from-
How does that work?
Because video, you need a lot of just moving around, a lot of movement. Unlike photographs, they can just pose.
Right, and her doing cosplay, I'm assuming that she has to somehow kind of imitate the motions of the character she's
Right,
portraying, right? So how long? I mean, to just shoot video, how long? How many reels of film do you go?
How many 8mm cartridges do you use?
So with Lindsay, I mean, she got all the moves, so
Wow.
Jeez.
He's being really nice.
Is he being generous?
He's the newest member of Night Darling, so
Well, yeah, I only
he
shot
has yet
two
to
though so far.
experience
Yeah.
what goes on.
Yeah, I've yet to find out.
That is too funny.
I don't know what I'm getting myself into.
So which one, since you're the newest, what cosplays have you worked on with her?
I actually worked on Velma, and today's one, the Billy the Puppet one.
Oh, very cool. Now,
So you were here at Maui Comics during that photo shoot then?
Yeah, the Velma, yeah.
Nice. I can't wait to
Where
see
you
that.
guys were almost thrown out by Travis.
By Travis, the only person at Maui Comics who didn't know about that.
Hi, Travis.
Everybody at
Good
the
job,
comic
Travis.
shop is like, me and Swan were like, hey, Swan, you know about the photo shoot? Yeah. You know about the photo? Yeah, we all know about it. And neither of us told Travis.
Travis, and excuse me, my dear, but Travis is the man stupid enough to throw a hot chick out of a comic book store.
Yeah, he's like, could you please...
It's like, what the...
Travis, we're
Yeah,
watching you.
yeah, we're watching you, Travis. Next time you make a
I
bad
can
call
see
like
what
that,
you're
you're
doing,
fired.
so-
Fired. Anyway. So now this entire venture, when did you decide cosplay was what you wanted to do? Do you know when? I mean, because you were doing modeling for such a long time. When did you say, you know what, the light bulb came on and said, I want to be a cosplayer? Was that
Probably after my first convention at Kawaii-Con.
really?
Yeah.
Really?
Very
And what was it?
cosplay heavy.
Did you? Was that
convention.
your first cosplay that you did at Kawaii-Con? Did you do a cosplay at Kawaii-Con?
All 3 days.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
And what do you remember? What those were?
It was Raven, and it was Kitana, and Hatsune Miku.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I think we talked about the last one on the last podcast we did when we were in Oahu at the amazing Hawaii Comic-Con. That was a pretty tough one, you said, for you, but you enjoyed the experience.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So now this is another question that's going to come out all wrong, but here we go.
Ready?
You ready?
For this one.
I'm
Now,
go.
doing cosplays, do you enjoy it for the attention that it gets, or do you get a certain satisfaction out of portraying these characters?
both.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, she's honest.
Honest answer.
Definitely both. I like. I mean, it's not technically the attention of it. I like inspiring other cosplayers to do it.
You were
You
telling
like the positive
yeah.
attention.
Yeah.
What she told me an amazing story, and I don't want to take from her, but she told me an amazing story that she had. She did an Obon dance over here, and they had like a little cosplay.
Which one?
Mai Matsuri.
Yeah, Mai
Maui
Matsuri.
Matsuri. Oh, okay. And they had a
And-
cosplay contest too, right?
Yeah.
They always do every
Yeah,
year.
yeah, right.
She would, and she did a cosplay. She was telling me how she would help the younger of the cosplayers, and
Oh,
she would
cool.
help them make up and do all
Some
those
really
little-
good cosplays at the Matsuri.
Yeah, yeah. So I thought it was very interesting, and it was almost as if she
I was pretty
inspired
impressed.
people to get interested in doing cosplay. And I thought that was a very nice story for her, nice for her to do, and it's a very cool story to have. I mean, to inspire other people.
She's not
to,
just out there to crush the competition.
Partially, but you know,
On some level, she is. Yeah.
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 It's like, let me do your makeup in a way that's good, but not that good.
Who do I need to keep better than?
That's right. Now the cosplay community, although it is a small community, there is a lot of people that do cosplays, predominantly female, but there are males that do it as well.
Oh, geez. I mean, if you go to
808 Dark
Kawaii-Con,
Knight,
isn't it like
amazing.
50-50?
It's half and half.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, it is actually
Insane.
happening.
Yeah.
And a lot of the early customers of the store were a lot of the guy cosplayers who would go to Kawaii-Con and stuff. And
Yeah.
I actually saw 3 Filipino
Actually,
guys
Ryan-
dress up as Harley at the last convention. That was fun.
Ryan Belberti from the shop over here,
Mm-hmm.
he's a regular at Kawaii-Con. I think he hasn't gone in the last year or something, but
He needs
he's
to go.
usually
He
there.
needs to go.
Here's the thing: is what you're missing is that I really don't care about the dudes.
Much
At
like
least he's being
Ganon,
honest.
and, much like Ganon and his appreciation for cosplay. Right?
Right? I really don't give a crap about
Hey,
the dudes.
I was just pointing out 808 Dark Knight. He's amazing.
That is
his armor bat
intense.
suit was
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, was that the guy at the last Amazing Con?
Amazing.
Yeah.
That was
It
awesome.
was
Yeah, he did a good
intense.
job.
Now, can
He was
Screen
okay.
accurate.
Can you tell me? Can you guys, all 4 of you guys, in some respect, how long does it take to craft a cosplay for you?
Well, I think a better question is: do you make them yourself, or do you do all store-bought pieces and put them together?
50% of it is usually made.
You put it together yourself. So
Yeah, 50% or more, I make it.
Very cool.
Wow.
Because before this, I did designing for other customers, and so now is the time where I'm just making it for myself.
Wow.
Very cool.
For reference, the Poison Ivy costume, because that one looks pretty detailed. I mean, how much
It's
of
like
that did
400
you have to...
leaves.
And you sewed them on yourself, or
I
what did you do?
I glued them and then I stitched them because the ends of the leaves, like you have to make sure that it's flat.
Yeah.
So you can't just like glue.
Jagged,
so they're So for that convention, I was like sewing them down and pinning them down.
So what you're saying is, after making those, you're kind of moody. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like Team No Sleep.
The villainous role.
Yes.
You guys are laughing.
I fit in it. Yeah.
Moody, you have no idea.
I'm telling you, I'm a handful.
So I'm glad.
There used to be 4 of us. There is like when some guy got fired. He's dead now. We buried him in Highly Miley.
And because Alika brought it up, that's a good lead. How many cosplays have you done so far in your lifespan as a cosplayer?
Oh God, I want to say maybe like 21.
That's a lot.
If we're talking from like years and years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still a lot.
Yeah.
Gee, I'll check the internet. I'll be right
back. Now, you do get a lot of recognition for doing these cosplays. Are there other people? It seems like, at least for me, and maybe it's because I know you personally, but it seems like you're the only one that I see often doing the cosplays and doing them. By the way, team, incredible work. By the way, I know there are other cosplayers here, but you seem to be predominantly the one out there the most. I think would that be fair? Would that be a fair point?
That would be fair.
Yeah, because I don't see.
Well, you're asking her; she's going to say yeah. But no, to be honest, like the most prominent from Maui that I have.
Yeah.
Well, I take pride that I'm one of the only ones from Maui that can go all out because I want to represent my island, and I like traveling to Honolulu, and people don't realize that I'm from Maui.
Sure.
So I like that part.
And once again, and this is not me because I know her. I went to Amazing Hawaii Comic-Con. People had amazing cosplays. For me, other than that Batman suit, Night Darling had amazing cosplays all 3 days.
You weren't up for a male slave Leia?
Next year.
Close second.
I'll help you with that.
Here's the thing, is that, Lindsay, if you're asking, I'll be your Jabba anytime. It's completely fine.
So you want to be with a chain?
I'm cool with it.
So down.
It's fine.
That would be awesome.
You got to be naked in like a sort of weird single.
So you're going to be Salacious Crumb. You're going to be Salacious Crumb then.
Well, I'll make it, but I'm not going to be there.
Hey,
I'll do you guys' makeup.
So how do you guys feel about shooting a naked fat guy? Is that the thing, or no?
There is no line in art.
I'll do it. I'm not scared.
All right,
he's nice.
He keeps it professional.
He does.
It's a job. He has to do it.
He said it like he hasn't done it before. But he's done it before.
I know. Question mark.
Big beach. Sundays, whatever.
Drum circle action, a little beach.
That could be a good setting.
So,
yeah, it depends what cosplay.
Yeah, right.
So I have, other than your cosplays are inspired by nerd culture, obviously. Mm-hmm. For all four of you, what are your favorite things in nerd culture? What do you guys enjoy? Because it's a thing I've always done my whole life.
Are you like pushing the question onto them?
I'm steering. No, what I do is I steer my question, which is weird. I've always done that. It's a weird thing. Swear to God.
Part of his OCD.
Are there characters or movies or comics that inspire you to do this? So we'll start with you, of course, my dear.
Yeah. I'm a big nerd.
You are.
I love comics.
Marvel or DC?
And I love DC. Sorry, are we going to start getting into debating now?
I kind of knew you were going to say DC.
Right.
Marvel or DC, and there's only one right answer.
That's right. And she said
Marvel.
DC.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she knows.
That means we can get married. Okay, good. Next.
Okay. Next question. I'm going to steer it to you.
Yeah, now you steer it.
Let me steer this.
There you go. Very good.
No, definitely very inspired by American comics, and I love anime too. So both influence me very much so.
I have seen some of the anime cosplays that you do, and they are amazing.
Because I'm Asian.
Listen,
I want racist.
I wanted to say that.
I don't know if you knew, but G is like a strong anti-racist crusader.
I totally am.
He hates all things racist.
Why is that racist? It's almost like you're trying to imply that because she's Asian, like she's halfway there or something.
That's right.
It's an easy makeup day, that's for sure.
I'm sure against Asians.
Yeah, Asians can't be racist.
That's right. So wait a minute. What is because I'm curious to know, because you brought up the anime. What was the cosplay that you did that had, it almost looked like a black leather
Kaneki Ken from
that's
Tokyo Ghoul.
That's the one. That was amazing.
I think we have a drawing of that up on the wall.
Yes,
It's right
some
there.
character from.
And he's originally a boy, so I gender bent it into a girl version.
And you guys, you went far enough to put like the dye in her eye and the whole nine. Or at least it looked like
that
it.
was really
Okay,
fun.
Rye, what did you put in my eye?
What did you put in her
literally?
It's special effects eye drops that will give you the look of a bleeding eye.
Oh my god!
And I had to lay there and take it.
Does
and I'm
that
just
hurt?
like-
It wasn't that. No, I
Can you
I
see
put it
it
in my
when
own
they
eyes.
put
It's
it
It
in
fine.
was like
juicy
Caro
red?
syrup. Like it was
Yeah,
like
it's the consistency
so
is
like
really
and
thick.
it's floating around in my eye, and yeah, like and so that whole eye was just red. Like when I'm looking around, I just see red, and to try and like keep it open was really hard.
Do you have
You
to
know you
wash
can
it out?
Photoshop that effect. Right? You don't actually have to put that in your.
You know what? I like his commitment.
I paid $30 for it.
I think
so
you
we
wanted
use
to
it.
do
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry. I was saying
Yeah, I did.
job.
You like her commitment because these guys could have just photoshopped.
That's what I meant. That's
Right?
totally what I meant.
Okay.
That was an amazing cosplay. You can check that out at her Instagram, by the way, at Night Darling Cosplay. It's that picture's still up, yes?
Yeah, they're
It's
all there. They're all still
amazing stuff. Now, for you, sir, what do you find inspiration in?
In nerd culture?
She's going to be mocking me this whole show.
If I don't,
Yes, well, in the nerd culture, I know you're not. You've said earlier that you weren't really familiar, but is it? Do you find yourself watching the movies or reading the comics?
Have you
or,
been sucked towards nerd culture
Yes,
because
exactly.
of cosplay?
Yeah, actually, we have been talking.
Sucked towards nerd.
I gotta watch my words around.
shut up. Let him answer.
Let him answer.
Linz and I have been talking about a photo shoot we can do together as cosplayers. And then we just came up with a concept last night that we're really excited about. I don't know if we're going to share it yet.
Oh, okay.
But,
Top secret.
Okay, top secret.
yeah.
No
but
hints.
What I realized is that what I've been doing for a long time is cosplay, because every time I would go to a costume party, I'd make my costume totally from scratch. I'd be the best dressed one there, and no one else would be dressed up. And I'd make my own props and do my own hair and makeup, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So it's been cosplay for a long time. And beyond what we do with Night Darling, it's I make props and wardrobe and other stuff for my different photo shoots. So I enjoy the crafting and the challenge of making the costume come to life. With
In my eyes, he's a cosplayer to me.
Interesting. So it looks like you are geared towards the costume design portion of this. You really enjoy
The
that.
technical,
the
costume
technical
aspect.
cosplay.
Yeah.
Cosplay. That's amazing.
Well, when it comes to with Night Darling, it's more the hair and makeup part and some of the little things, because her wardrobe is already taken care of. But in the future, it might be more of.
I was going to say, because some of that stuff you have to be meticulous with. I mean, especially with making a costume, like you said, and sewing 400 leaves onto a piece of unbelievably thin cloth. It's insane. It's insane. And then what about you two gentlemen down there, Mr. Photographer and Videographer? Do you guys are you guys nerds?
No, well, the only Team
I
Instinct.
have no idea about cosplay stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
How about nerd culture? Do you like nerd stuff?
What is it?
Okay.
He's like about to beat me up because I'm a nerd.
Here's the thing. I know. You sit in the bastion of nerddom, comic books, movies about comic books, video games, things like. Do you find inspiration? Do you do those things? Do you read comics? Do you watch those movies? Are you that kind of guy? Or
I mean, I watch all sorts of movies.
Right.
I mean, I like anything that's new and interesting.
But you've never gravitated specifically toward like a comics or heroes or anything just because it was nerdy or whatever.
I don't even know. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, this is the last time he's ever allowed to enter this store. I'm just kidding.
Banned for
I'm just
He
We're not
probably
being
walked in
over
and
here.
was just like, "This exists."
He was looking looking at all the comics when we were coming in, and he was like, "Wow,
these guys are idiots, man."
No, but I'm dragging him into
It's okay.
the world.
Like I said some pretty mean things and got banned. So,
but yet he's here.
You're still here.
I know. Like,
You're still here. And then what about you, Mr. Photographer,
I'm still
sir?
banned.
Ever since I was a kid, I used to watch like anime, cartoons. I was fully into video games, but it was more like, nerd stuff too, but it was more like secret, you know, like
Like you were.
because I was
didn't
like
wanna
more
get
of like a
beaten up.
surfer, local boy style, you know.
Not to take the moniker of the gay community, but it's okay to come out of the closet.
Yes,
all
it's
nerds
okay
here.
now.
Yeah, that's where I'm leaving.
We're all nerds
It's
here.
actually cool now.
Yeah,
It is very
that's what
cool.
I mean.
It's
like-
very cool now.
And then I met Lindsay, and she does a cosplay thing, and it kind of opened my eyes to, like, this is really big. This is the thing, and with all this Marvel,
like a gateway drug.
these
That's right.
movies and stuff like that.
When pretty ladies are involved
like
in
that.
nerd culture, I think it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's
Come to the dark side. We have cookies.
and from the work we usually do, that's how I met. We can work well with each other is because I met these guys through weddings and other events.
More professional. I mean, not that cosplay is professional somewhere where you're not like expressing your
to be
artistic
honest,
whatever.
cosplay is the hardest thing
Really?
I've ever shot,
Wow.
and the most challenging. And
He tells me that all the time.
And these
Wow.
guys can say the same thing because there's no handbook for it. You can't train for it. You can't be ready for it. It's something just pops up, and you have to just be able to create
it.
stuff out of nothing.
Right.
Basically, your
So-
location and.
It's not because of Lindsay.
You're trying to get someone to say something misogynist.
Sorry.
She might have katana
She may
blades
have to
on
kill
her right
me.
now.
Oh, it was the fan. She was Melina.
No, it was Katana.
You were
Katana.
Katana?
She was
Oh.
Katana. Yeah, I remember seeing those
I got
shots.
her wrong.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's what you're into.
Now, what is on the horizon for Night Darling cosplay? What can we expect to see? Not the top secret thing because I would like to hear that, but I
Tell
don't
us a
want to
secret
share.
thing.
But
What's in the box?
What's coming?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's
no,
up
we
next?
have lots of other stuff.
As the chick said.
Just ahead.
This girl's head in
Who's
the
going to be
box.
Brad Pitt?
That's right.
No, we have a lot coming up.
Really? What do you
Yeah.
got coming up?
I mean, Amazing Hawaii in Oahu is coming up.
Sure. That's in
So,
October.
Yeah, so that's coming up real soon, and I want to make 3 new cosplays for that.
Completely new ones?
Completely new.
Wow.
Very
That
cool.
every convention that comes, I want to make new ones. I don't want to repeat anything. I'm not an outfit repeater.
So for the
And-
first Maui Comic Con?
That's I was just
So
about to
those
say.
will be 2 new cosplays.
What?
Yeah, so we're planning so the Amazing Hawaii and
Apparently
Maui
Elvira's
Comic-Con.
already bookmarked, isn't it?
Somebody had agreed to Elvira.
Yeah.
I don't think she would want to do Elvira anyways. I mean, she's
Well,
probably
I'm
got
gonna
100
do
other
Wednesday
ideas.
Addams sometimes.
Oh,
too.
Wednesday Addams.
Very,
First of
yeah.
all, I don't think Elvira is as inspired as Night Darling is.
Shut your
myself.
mouth.
So I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Look, are any of you guys fans of Elvira? Because she's kind of like one of the original cosplayers. She's just very dedicated to a role. You know what I mean? And,
yeah,
like,
definitely.
Watching her as a kid, you're just like, she is that character. You know?
Yeah,
She still does it now at her
lives
age.
it
Yeah, and
breathes it.
what's weird is I've seen her out of costume. I was like, that is not Elvira. Like, she is completely a different person when she's in the makeup and the dress and the.
And the
That's why I
tassels.
really.
This
It's very iconic.
This is all lies. All you guys that say you gravitate to Elvira, lies.
I love Elvira. I grew up in Elvira.
Let me tell you, so did I.
Lies?
It's not. You know why it's not? It's not about Elvira.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
about her low mid-cut shirt. And
It's
every one
all
of you
the dress.
guys
The dress
know
does
it.
all the work.
The dress does all the
Holy
work.
crap!
Yes, exactly. You never knew as a
I'm
youngster.
pretty sure it's not the dress.
I'm telling you right now. Well,
I'm
it's not the
pretty
dress.
Sure it's
Might be what's in the dress.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's the eccentric of her character and just
It's the
who she
labia.
is. The what? The who?
That's why I'm holding it.
Thank you. Hold the mic.
I know.
God damn.
It's all right.
He's
You're
still
cut
here.
off. Yeah, he's still here.
He's still here.
Can you believe it?
I know. I can't
Now you know
believe
why
it.
I was shocked the first time.
I don't get fired.
So
You know how hard it is to shock me, dude? You know how hard that is? Hats off, sir. Hats off.
So,
Hats off.
my dear, can you share what you're going to be doing at least for Maui Comic Con, or do you want to save that as a surprise?
Oh
Can
no,
you
I
tell-
can tell you.
Oh,
well, I
great.
haven't. My second day is Psylocke.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Make it the movie style, like that way it pisses him off.
I wouldn't be mad at the movie Psylocke. I didn't have a problem
Oh,
with
right.
Psylocke
She
in that
does
movie.
actually have. No,
Yeah, she
okay,
doesn't
make it
have
the
bad.
Psylocke from X-Men 3.
Was there a Psylocke in that?
Yeah, there was. They didn't even name check her, but she's in the movie.
Yeah, she is.
She's the Asian with the purple hair.
You're going to do Psylocke. That is pretty
awesome.
awesome.
The second day, on the first day, it's going to be something anime, so I wanted to do something anime and then something, comic. So
fantastic.
There's a big kaiju and anime crowd here in Maui, so
it really is.
Yeah.
So you'd be
like the Maui
surprised
Matsuri costume cosplay contest was pretty big. It was like over 15 entrants last time I seen it.
Yeah.
I think everybody, I think all of us at this table, are old enough where we grew up watching Kiku and watching, all of the
Kikaida,
Kamen Rider,
Kamen Rider.
We were watching all of those Japanese shows.
Kikaida.
Yeah, that's nerd culture too. That
really
kaiju
is,
stuff is that stuff is.
Well, I think that's the kaiju and the Japanese imported shows are a little more prevalent here in the islands because
Power
they had
Rangers.
And Power Rangers.
Easy.
I mean, yeah.
Easy.
I mean,
technically right.
But then you'll get the super.
You're not technically
then
right.
you'll get the Super Sentai fans who are going to correct you
show.
out here in Hawaii.
That is what we call sacrilege. Do not mention the name of the Rangers in the name of.
They're called the Super Sentai here. In the nerd.
Yeah, Super Sentai. Oh. You jerk. Anyway, sorry.
Calm down.
I'm getting all upset about it.
It's got personal.
And there's another cosplay.
I didn't even bring up the fact that the Yellow Ranger does her thing and then she's got a bulge after that.
That's actually a guy in the Super Sentai show.
I understand that.
Yes,
yeah,
it's
that's
a guy.
why I said that.
So even these guys know that's pretty. That's in some respects in the local culture. That's even more prevalent than some of the nerd stuff that we see here.
Yeah, like comic stuff. And that's what I'm saying is more people are into the Japanese TV shows and everything. The animation too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of a big deal.
Absolutely. So I'm very excited to see what you have in store. What are you doing for the amazing Hawaii Comic-Con October?
I love that look in your face, G. You're getting the dirt. You're like,
I know.
You're like,
can I get her to spill a secret?
do your evil laugh. What's his evil laugh? That's his evil laugh. Yeah. I'm really not that sure just yet of what I'm going to do for Amazing Hawaii.
It's right around the corner.
Yes, I know.
It's actually sooner than the November one.
Yeah, that's how I always work, though. I always think maybe a month ahead, and then I'm like, okay, figure it out, and then execute and make sure that they're all ready. Usually, the week before the con, I don't get any sleep.
Wow. So the same.
That seems to be the plight of most cosplayers.
I wish
they all say the same.
Exactly.
Thing.
Yeah, we're all grumpy people.
So the same pressure that you put on yourself, you want to put on the rest of your boys over here.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, we feel the brunt of it.
Yeah. Shut up.
There it is. All right,
So
there's the
annoying.
opening. Somebody take that right now.
No. Usually, so I'll do my cosplays and I'll go to the conventions and I'll do the whole convention things, and then when I come back home, then we start to plan okay, this one got really good feedback at the convention, let's shoot this one and in the right setting and things like that. I know one of them I think I'm going to do for Amazing Hawaii is Bulma. So, and
Not familiar. What is that?
Bulma from Dragon Ball Z.
I'm not a big Dragon Ball Z guy.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I swear. I'm not.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I know. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm not a big Dragon
Yeah, there's
Ball Z guy.
a crowd of angry nerds behind the camera,
they're all
they're like, I know who Bulma is.
You guys go.
he had to leave.
You guys go sit down. So you can go down.
He's doing such a dork.
You guys go get mad at him.
I knew it was a bad idea having Todd on the show. Anyway, all I know about Dragon Ball, I have no idea. What does this guy look like, or girl? I have no clue.
She's with the blue hair. It's Vegeta's love
The
interest.
dude's got my hair but blonde.
No, we're not talking about the Saiyans.
Huh? Same
The
thing.
Saiyans? No.
Isn't that the main character? He has my hair pretty much.
Kind of.
Goku?
Yeah.
Kinda, a little bit, I guess.
All I'm
Maybe a little
familiar
longer.
with, I think the only thing I'm familiar with is the Kamehameha thing. That's it. I've never really watched
It's
Dragon Ball.
Kamehameha.
Yeah. In Dragon Ball Z, it's pronounced differently. Kamehameha.
Sorry.
Yeah, same spelling, different pronunciation.
Not. I've never been.
See,
a
I haven't
fan.
even watched that show, and I know that.
Wow. See, he doesn't watch the show either. Why does he get the same vitriol as me?
I watched the.
knows stuff. Yeah. At least he knows.
I try to educate myself a little bit.
That's good. I have no idea. The
hosting the
anime
show.
I'm more familiar with is all of the stuff like the Akiras and the Ghost in the Shell. There isn't much cosplay involved with the
safe
Ghost in the Shell.
stuff
You know what I mean?
Okay stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently. So this is super exciting that you were able to put together a team of people that are willing to work with you, and it's not easy. I know what that's like.
Hey, you know what?
Backhanded compliments.
Stayed with her through this entire thing.
They absolutely did.
Can't say the same thing about yours.
Except for the fourth, except for the fourth guy that got buried in Haile Miley. I have no idea what happened to that guy.
What happened to that guy?
I have no idea. When do you decide to tell these guys when you're ready?
When I feel like it.
Are they just like waiting by their phones like the Justice League, like waiting for Superman to call? Like...
I know, it's like, oh man, I got plans this weekend. Oh crap, I hope she doesn't call.
Right?
Do they travel?
Change them.
Do they travel? Yeah, do they go with you to conventions?
No.
How many of you guys go to the cons, or is it just her as a solo act?
I haven't been. I want to, but whenever she tells me the dates, I'm already booked.
Yeah, he's
so I
booked
can't always
far
come
out.
up.
They're
On purpose.
all booked far out.
Yeah.
Usually it's just me when I go.
When
I
is
just
the
go
October
by
one?
myself. October 8, 9? 7, 8, 9?
Like that,
Yeah.
So when we saw you at Amazing Con last time, you were there with no support. That was just you.
It's always just me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I'm
always
solo
just
Mitch,
go
man.
alone, and I get ready on
It's
my
impressive.
own. I
She
have
did it-
makeup artists in Oahu that help me out, and then
Oh, see, I'm already booked those days.
crap.
What he does is he goes back in time and tells them, "Be busy on these."
on those exact days.
So we're all working on the same wedding together.
No, yeah. So it's usually just me. Or
It's incredibly impressive. I mean, seeing you at the Amazing Hawaii Comic-Con, you know, we look at Zatanna and we think, that's pretty simple to put that together. No, it's not. It's not that easy.
It's tricky.
And then you did Chun-Li that same
I
week, or was
did
for
a
someone else,
promo,
right?
Yeah,
A
at
promo
the
for that
Light
one?
Sleepers booth. Mm-hmm. So I was there helping them out.
Do you always get that, by the way? Do you get the, oh man, you really look like Chun-Li kind of thing? Do you get that at all?
No.
Like in her day-to-day where she's just walking around.
Yeah.
No, because I'm Asian?
Chilling in a t-shirt.
That's
Like the super racist guys walking around to every Asian shit. You know, you look like Chun.
No, at a cosplay event or like a Comic-Con, they say, well, she'd be perfect for Chun-Li or she'd be perfect for this or this. Or do you ever get one of those by people that they go, man, you'd be great for this. Could I use you for that?
No.
No.
Although of all the ones you listed, I would say she was the perfect Zatanna. Like,
No doubt.
As far as like hair color, height, you know, the costume was on point.
I gotta say, that's gotta be hard though, because everybody does the same things
Yeah.
mostly. So is it
Close
hard, like,
to.
do you try your best to not do what everybody else is doing?
I
'Cause you
try
haven't
to-
done Harley yet, I know that.
I don't even want to touch
That's
that.
like that's like the first.
Like, not everybody does
cosplay
Harley,
ever.
but then, you know, after the movie, everybody does Zatanna, everybody does, you know,
No,
there's
but-
Deadpools.
In an ocean full of Harleys, I want to be a Zatanna.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Very
But
good
there's a
for
lot of
you.
Zatannas,
To be
too.
something
I saw a lot
different.
of Zatannas at the last Amazing Con.
True, they're popping up lately.
there's a lot of
So
them.
even more so, the pressure is on to find something that is more outside of the box.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
I was
want
wondering
to
about
try
that.
and go for. But yeah, each cosplay, like I want to pay attention to detail and get it as accurate as possible, but you know, make it a little bit different. You
Sure.
know, like using a different type of material or you know something like that that'll just throw it off just a little bit,
Right.
so it doesn't look like everybody else.
And you are quite you're very tall in stature for a female, and that's very. I mean, as far as being a model, that's one of very statuesque is the word I think I'm looking for.
Well, she
And
fits the hero dimensions.
That's what I'm saying is that you have there's this Wonder Woman quality about your stature, and that's kind
Can't
of
have like a 5 foot tall girl running around
exactly
trying to be tough.
right. And then on top of
I
that,
don't know, Gal Gadot's doing pretty good.
Yeah, but that's all camera angles and stuff.
that's right. And how many tall Asian women do you know? I know
quite a few.
I don't know. I know Night Darling, and that's pretty much
Something is up with Maui because the Japanese here, there's no short Japanese. Like all the Japanese I know is tall. Like my height is from my grandpa's side, my Japanese side. My grandpa was like 6'4".
Something's in the water.
Something's in the water.
Defying the stereotype.
Yeah.
Man, that is so exciting for you. What you've got coming up. I mean, you've got the Amazing Hawaii Comic-Con. You got Maui Comic-Con. You have a special top secret project that you're working on. Which will you please let us know?
So we can leak it out to other cosplayers and we can steal it.
No, when you feel when the need arises, when you feel okay with it.
I'll leave
Yeah,
that up to
we'll
this
definitely
guy.
share it for
Good,
sure.
please,
Yeah.
please. That'll be fantastic.
It was his idea actually, so I'll let him take it.
Wow. So you'll tell us when you guys are prepared for that.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic! Fantastic.
It'll be soon. I'm saying that now because then we have to get it done.
Sure. Now, is that something you'll do a photo shoot together for?
Together, yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Do you often work with other cosplayers, or is that something that you like to do, or are you kind of just a singular?
Is this exclusive?
Yeah.
With Night,
Are you just
Night
is it
Darling?
just Night Darling only? Do you like to work with other cosplayers at all, or just you?
She would rip your head off. Wouldn't she?
I know. Only way you're leaving is in a box. It's a cult.
I've seen her say that. I've seen her say that without smiling. Many times.
I can hear it in the voice.
Yeah, because I know that it's hard. I mean, I don't know. Every time I see pictures, it's always just the one person, or all the cosplayers happen to meet up at a con, but everybody does photo shoots just them. There's never really a shared photo shoot or
so it must be kind of competitive.
It's gotta
maybe
be.
not. I don't know.
Gotta be, right?
Maybe I'm just injecting that level of drama because
At
it's
least
fun.
subconsciously.
Yeah. You're competing with all those cosplayers, aren't you?
Act like they're not watching us right now.
No, actually, it doesn't faze me at all.
Really?
I just go in there and do what I need to do and be the best that I could possibly be.
So you're
And
measuring. You're your own measuring stick, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I want to be better than I was at the last convention. You know, I always want to outdo myself every single time, and I don't care who's coming after me.
Wow.
Because I'm coming after them, so it really doesn't matter.
I wish I had that kind of charisma. I'm just too lazy to have that kind of charisma. Anyway.
What do you want to cosplay?
Man, well, listen.
You just said
I said that. Yeah,
Besides that,
I think someone had somebody had a brilliant one last week. If you dressed up as in a sailor suit and were the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man,
that's a good one too.
that was amazing.
I was going to say Momoa Aquaman.
I would.
I would go for that. Can I draw the tattoos?
Oh, that'd be nice. All I'm saying is that I wouldn't be mind being dragged around on a chain on my neck by Night Darling at all. It'd be completely fine with me, and I think I should do that.
It's
I'm going to
very
stick with
fetishistic
that.
to
It is a
admit
little
that.
bit. Is that? But that's okay.
Slightly.
With it.
props.
Well, maybe she could be
props.
the female version of John Carter, and you could be that big weird dog thing that he has.
That's good too. That's good too.
We can do that.
Well, I don't think I have the stamina for cosplay. I have no stamina for cosplay at all, man. I'm sorry, I do not.
You need something with a wheelchair.
Yeah, right. I need something where I can sit down.
Professor X is basically it for you.
That'd be that's too funny. Okay, well, listen. Before we, it's almost time for us to get out of here. But before we do, I did want to talk about. I wanted to talk about a couple of movies that I wanted to. I wanted to talk about movies that you saw this summer, or if you did, if any of you guys did it all. Was there something this summer that you guys enjoyed watching? Are you guys looking forward to any movies or anything at all this? Since it is the NERDWatch, you guys looking forward to anything this year before it leaves?
I think the only thing that I'm still stuck on is Deadpool.
Deadpool, the second one? Oh, I mean the first one you should watch.
Yeah. The second one?
No, I mean they're gonna make a sequel. I thought you meant the sequel.
Yeah,
That was still this year.
That is still this year.
Just this year one.
Wow. So
And
you're still
then
stuck on Deadpool.
I haven't seen Suicide Squad yet. Don't ruin it for me.
Oh man, good
I
thing
had
you
to
were-
Barry-
walk out. I was like, no, I don't want to hear any more
Barry
about
ruined
this.
it for all of us.
Okay, thank you, Barry.
Speaking of that, would you cosplay Deadpool?
I have been thinking about doing a gender bend of Deadpool,
Very
but
cool.
in a Playboy bunny version.
Ooh.
How would
Right?
that work?
Did I say that out loud?
That's what I said about an Ewok until Ivy Doomkitty did it.
Yeah, see?
It's doable.
It can be done.
Wow.
Yeah, she did Meg and made it sexy, so.
Wow, that is insane. Okay, so you would gender bend Deadpool. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Why not?
Interesting.
Deadpool's awesome.
That would be. I would assume that would be fairly a simpler cosplay,
You
wouldn't
should
it?
find a way to make Groot sexy.
Ooh.
That would be a challenge, I think.
You could do Groot
Which
makeup.
one is Groot?
The tree.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I am Groot. That's all.
And that's,
That would
and
be
that's all
really
she would
cool.
say.
About that one, too.
That's all she
That's
would
it.
say is "I am Groot." That's all
Yeah.
she could say during her photo shoots, which would be
That'd be a blessing on you guys.
I swear. Yeah. Yeah.
amazing.
What would be something interesting and out of the box to put me in? What would you
Oh
suggest?
man! Oh, she's
If
asking the
you
questions
had to,
now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to start
take
running
over.
into
Watch
Nintendo
out.
characters, man. Because those are the most interesting
What
to me.
do you
some
think
reason.
I should do?
Old
I like
school
to get
Nintendo.
like feedback from fans and followers and stuff like that, and
Samus
what
has
they
already
would like
done
to
a
see
lot.
too.
And if you have any suggestions, you can Instagram her at Night Darling Cosplay. If you have any suggestions you'd like to see her cosplay in, you go ahead. You go first, Gannon, because you are the most experienced.
My idea.
So just Groot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't see anybody doing that.
That's interesting. No one does that. Very good.
Especially
What about
women.
Yeah? What about you, Alika?
You guys remember that show Captain N and the Power Team?
Yes.
About the Nintendo characters and stuff? That episode where Dr. Wily builds Mega Man a girlfriend?
Mega Man's
yes.
girlfriend?
Yeah, I don't even remember what they called her, but Mega Girl or whatever.
Right.
I think that would be pretty dope cosplay.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. What about you, sir? What would you?
Anything on a wish
anything
You're
on a
asking
wish
the
list?
one guy who doesn't even know geek culture.
That's true.
He's not a nerd.
I'll
He'd be
skip
like,
you. What about? He doesn't know.
What
What
do you
about?
want me to cosplay?
What would you want her to cosplay as? Don't know. What about you, Mr. Photographer? What would you
Oh,
want?
he already knows what he wants me to
so
do.
when we first started this,
He's got a
I had
plan.
this idea. I wanted her to do Attack on Titan. Yeah.
Would she be what? The Titan?
No, actually, one of the Scout
characters,
troop,
yeah.
Whoa, that's
I
crazy.
know I'll help her build because that's a lot of stuff.
I don't.
But I
The
told
belt
her-
kit and everything?
Yeah, like a full real one.
Yeah.
I
That
told her
would be
take your time on
sick.
it. That's the only one I want to see. And
Wow,
Yeah.
that'd be crazy. What
He
about?
keeps complaining about that. When are you going to do Attack on Titan? When are you going to do it? When are you going to shut up?
The clothing's not so hard. It's just when you get to the
Yeah,
belt
just
thing,
the
man.
That
Yeah.
thing is like a
Swords,
headache in
yeah.
itself. I'm like,
I
oh
bet.
gosh, that's
what,
intense.
What about you, sir? What would you do?
Ryan.
Is there an idea for a cosplay that you would want her to do?
I don't know.
Really?
It's probably going to be something easy with, like, no makeup. How about Charlize Theron from Monster?
Yeah.
The ghost from SpongeBob.
Oh, you know what? What about I've told you about Absolutely Fabulous, right? That
Yeah.
TV show I
Oh,
watched.
I love that
No
show.
one.
that
Yeah,
show.
Bridget
Okay,
Saunders,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
because
show.
no one I know, all my friends never watched the
Oh,
show.
God.
So
I
I'm
have
the
watched
only one.
every single episode.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Hilarious.
It's amazing.
Patsy or something because she has the height.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
She could
Yeah.
be.
But you'd have to get her a drunk friend to go walking around.
Yeah.
Right? No, Patsy
He'll be
is the
Adina.
drunk friend.
Oh yeah. Oh no,
they both
they're
drunk?
both drunk.
Well, they're both drunk.
Yeah, they're
They're
both
both
drunk. The
a good
blonde one's
point.
more so
Patsy's
than
the druggie.
Yeah.
I love Absolutely Fabulous.
Did you guys see the
That show's
movie?
great.
I did not. Is it
I'm
good?
so upset it's not here. In
Yeah, there's a movie, right?
Yeah, there is.
It came out last month.
Oh, it's out.
Yeah, it's already been out already. Yeah.
since July 22nd.
I really wanted to see it. I love Absolutely
If ever there's a
Fabulous.
Me
case
too,
of
it's so
bootlegging.
fun.
Such a funny program. It's British
the best.
comedy. It's
It's
phenomenal.
the absolute best.
Okay,
That's
well,
a pretty good one, man.
Yeah, we should do
I like
Patsy.
that one.
I always say Daria.
Oh, Daria! I love Daria
Daria.
too.
Daria.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I'll be Trent. Oh,
Trent,
We just came up with another one.
Dude that she has a crush on.
yeah.
Yeah.
boy, that's
I love that
I don't know.
cartoon.
Now I'm thinking of what I would want you to do.
Endless list.
It is an endless list.
Dude, there's a VHS tape running. Come up with something.
The smoke monster from Lost.
That's not challenging.
That would
That would actually be a challenge.
just go to a show and vape, and you're the smoke monster from Lost.
Actually, what I would like to see, and because I've never really seen it, because it's hard, I'm guessing it's tough, is I would love to see either one of two things. I'd love to see an alien cosplay, or I'd love to
A
see
xenomorph?
a xenomorph or a predator cosplay. I've seen male
I
predators.
want to say I've seen a female
I've
predator
seen a
cosplay
female
before.
predator.
Have you? I've never
I've
seen.
female predator.
It's
Really?
kinda tough to
Yeah.
do a female xenomorph. Though.
I mean, I'm guessing though. I mean, looking at the intricacies of a predator. I mean, just looking at those that costume is
I would say
amazing.
the predator's a little easier than a xenomorph, though.
For sure,
A
for sure.
xenomorph would be crazy.
But I'm assuming you could put your own take on that. But I mean, the predator would probably be easier for sure. But still, like that would be really cool. Are you looking that up right now? Oh, no, you're looking. Okay, good. I was just checking. Wanted to know. What about you? What are you? What would you like to do? What would you be inspired to do for yourself?
if you had a cosplay that
If
you
you had a
couldn't accomplish
cosplay
yet, or
that you haven't
don't have the means
accomplished.
to do,
Yeah, what would you want to do?
I don't know. I have my list of what I want to do already for the rest of the summer, but I don't know what's on like the top of my list of what I really, really want to do. I really want to get into more armored work and work with Warbler more, that particular material, and start turning certain things into an armored cosplay.
If you had, and this is one of those questions where if the hyperbole question, I guess, is it hyperbole that I'm looking for? I don't think that's the right word. The question is, if you, I am.
He's not steering. That's
not
why.
steering.
Yeah, you forgot to steer on that one.
If you had a budget, there was no budget. You could do whatever you wanted, whatever cosplay, whatever makeup. There was no budget involved. What would you do? If you had an endless supply of whatever you wanted to do.
Donald Trump comes up to you tomorrow and says, I'll pay for this cosplay.
You could cosplay Donald Trump.
Vote for me for president.
If you cosplay Donald Trump, that would be awesome. Wow.
No. I really don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think because, all I can see is the list of cosplays that I have right now. And there's about 6 of them that I want to do.
I gotta tell you, she must have the most fun closet you've ever seen.
I have the most ridiculous
21 different cosplays, and she's still making more.
Yeah, and I don't get rid of them ever.
I was just about to ask. You don't. You keep them all.
I have a hard time. Yeah, most of the cosplayers they sell them.
What I would do if I was you is keep it in a hidden closet. So if anybody comes over to your house, they open it are you a superhero?
A different one for every day.
You keep trying to stop them from opening it.
Yeah,
don't open that.
I have cosplay stuff all over the house. It's ridiculous. I'm so thankful I have my own house because there's projects everywhere. My son is always like, "What's this now? What are we doing now?" I used his tricycle today for the Billy the Puppet.
I was just gonna ask.
So here's what do you?
Now he's scared of it.
Do you ever use your son for your cosplays?
We've cosplayed once.
Oh, you did? What'd you do?
He was Fix-It Felix, and I was Vanellope.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and he likes it. He doesn't like my scary cosplays, but he likes the fun cosplays.
Oh, very cool.
And he knows that that's just what I do.
So Mom's getting him hooked up into the world of cosplay already.
Yes.
Wow.
He's starting to watch anime, so I'm really excited about that. We're steering him in the right
direction. See, I knew this was... my gosh. Anyway, I'm going to keep my hands over here.
Just like how my son's a major Turtles fan.
Yeah, see?
Just a total coincidence.
Yeah, total coincidence.
It just became
even though they haven't been good since the 80s. Anyway.
Whoa, hey, gee, come on. It's not the time or place for this.
No, I'm subbing
I don't want to sit in the middle of this.
Okay.
I'm subbing
You're
it for
being
time.
pretentious.
Yeah, exactly. Well, listen, my dear and gentlemen, it has been an absolute pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you for being here on the 100th episode.
Thank you for having us. Happy 100. Guys.
Yeah,
good job, guys. You
guys, talking to you, I enjoy talking to you. You have tremendous talent. You're beautiful, and it's not very often we get to meet, and I guess you could say.
And you're okay looking too, Lindsay.
Thank you.
It's nice to have someone come in the store and in the shop that appreciates what we appreciate in the nerd culture and understands
nerdy passions.
Yes, nerd. That is the name of a soap opera.
You guys, kind of right, like a comic book store soap opera.
Nerdy passions.
Like a Downton Abbey, but in a comic store.
That's fantastic.
Let's do it.
Well, listen. Where can we see all you guys? Where can they get in touch with you guys for your work or for Night Darling? Where can they see you folks? Tell everybody.
Let's go around and do plugs.
Yes.
For me, it's just my Instagram. Right. All of my information is in that bio. It's at Night Darling Cosplay.
At Night Darling Cosplay. That's any underscores, anything like that?
Of course, it has to be difficult. Night_Darling_Cosplay.
But if you type in Night Darling, it'll come up.
Yeah, or if you hashtag it, that comes up all the time too. So
fantastic. So check her out on Instagram at Night Darling Cosplay. What about you, sir? Where can anybody see you? You're a businessman.
I'm mainly on Instagram at Rydashn, RYDASHN. On Snapchat at the same handle, Twitter on the same handle, Facebook. You can just type Rydashn in, and I'll probably pop up somewhere.
Very cool.
Is that how people would get in contact with you to hire you?
To hire you as well?
My website is ryanshimabuku.com, RY-N shimabuku.com.
Wow. And they can hire you for...
Whatever.
Whatever.
Just to come and hang out.
Yeah.
Be my friend.
Yeah.
Make me pretty.
Not whatever, but
make me pretty.
There's rules.
I was going to say, do you repair refrigerators?
No,
I need somebody. I need some help. What about you, sir? Mr. Photographer? Where can we reach you?
You can reach me through my Instagram. It's at Splitstream.
Oh, very cool name.
You'll see all my photo work there. It's mostly like weddings and portraits, underwater photography.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
You're a photographer, so you must take amazing selfies.
No, I suck with a camera phone. I'm horrible.
You do underwater photography? Do you ever do photography for like divers and stuff? Because I know that's becoming a little more
He's a professional diver.
I free dive. So we,
right on.
He has some amazing
You
work.
do like the skin diving, like the spearfishing and everything in that.
Yeah, that's actually my background is underwater.
Oh,
it's
that's
free dive photography.
Wow. We should hire him to retake our banner.
I haven't been in a long time since my son was born. I used to go all the time, but I was really big.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing.
Her crew to do our banner.
Yeah,
boy, that's terrible.
Frick, why don't we?
You guys are each going to be in cosplay.
Let's do cosplays of ourselves.
Yeah, let's change the name of the show.
Format.
Let's change the name of the show to Deep Dive Watch. That'd be awesome.
I would love to do a podcast just strictly on diving. Man.
The weird thing about it is, I told Lindsay before, is that most of my followers are divers, and they ask about the cosplay stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So
well, yeah,
interested in that,
like
you know.
So my dive partners are secret closet nerds too.
Yeah.
Are
like
they
the same
really?
thing. They don't want to admit they're into like the.
That's
nerdy
how
stuff.
I was. Yeah, my whole life. Just
Are you sure?
secretly.
Are you
And
sure?
then I open my comic store and they're all just like coming out to me like, "Man, I'm a nerd."
Now?
Are you sure they're asking about the cosplay or the person?
Could be
that's-
both, yeah.
Okay, just
Yeah.
checking, making sure it's not. They're not just asking
They're
about
not
the
trying
cosplay.
to check out the cosplay.
But then
Yeah.
again, there's like other models on there, you know, that I do, and then
Oh,
they
very
ask
cool.
It's
about
just so
them.
random because like his whole Instagram is just like underwater.
You mean take pictures
or
of?
like
Yeah.
like his whole.
Do you have a
Instagram-
different
or, like,
branding for your
weddings,
underwater stuff,
And then
or
there's
is it all
Velma.
split
It's
screen?
all the same, yeah.
Okay.
Like in the middle of everything, I'm just like, that must be odd. People must think that you're so weird.
There's some girl that's he's taking pictures of in a comic book store. By the way, I forgot to mention, you did a photo shoot here in the comic book store.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
I mentioned
definitely.
And they didn't buy anything. That's why Travis tried.
You
I
were.
bought
They
something.
did.
Yeah, you should have seen his
Travis-
face when we walked in.
No,
Yeah, he called me. He was all surprised.
yeah. No, I definitely, this is our only comic book store. Why not use this as a great location to shoot Velma? Then we all win. It's a win-win. I want to get as much exposure as this place as I possibly can.
Thank you so much for
why
doing
not
that, guys. That was awesome.
Shoot it here and share it with the world.
And you chose an awesome character, Velma. For
Yeah. Yeah,
someone who's inherently nerdy.
Yeah,
you know,
it just fit perfectly, and it worked really well. And like I said, I couldn't have done it without my whole entire team.
Unbelievable. You have a great team to help you guys out. And Mr. Videographer, sir, where can they where can they
I don't get this nerd shit.
I don't get this nerd stuff at all. Where can they get you? Where can they hire you? Where can they see you?
Can check out my Instagram page at Chris_Kalani. Or you can check out my website at ckcinema.com.
Ah, very cool. ckcinema.com.
That's catchy. I'll remember that.
All right, very
Yeah.
cool. And Alika, before we get
What?
out of here, Maui Comic-Con, correct?
Where can we find you?
You guys
Here.
just come down to the store. I'm kind of chained to the desk.
Here or at the bar?
333 Dairy Road in
Never at the
Kahului. Tomorrow is New Comic Book Wednesday.
New comic book
Oh,
Wednesday.
Yes, New
It's gonna be
Comic
a
Book
blast.
Wednesday is going to be a blast. What are the biggest titles, or the two biggest titles? You got a couple?
I mean, it's all Civil War tie-ins and rebirths. I think you guys get the drill, right?
Sure, we do.
What's good that's coming up?
Yeah. What's the
I can't see into the future.
biggest independent?
There's all those things. The biggest independent. Well, there's one I can't say on the air.
Oh, really?
Super Effers Forever.
Oh, wow.
That's the actual name
That's
of the
the
comic.
name of the comic?
I
Yeah.
want that, by the way.
What?
Yeah. I'll save you one.
Wow, that's insane. That is pretty crazy.
But then, yeah, all this rebirth number ones and stuff and continuations of Civil War 2 and all that.
Very cool. So check him out,
Black Hammer
333
2.
Derry Road in Kahului.
Yes.
It's Maui Comics and Collectibles. So
You
check
miss doing that.
I love doing that.
No one else does.
Nobody
no one
likes
else
that.
does. Gannon, before we get out of here, any events coming up for you? Or
My band has a show on September 2nd at Casanova's with a band that I probably shouldn't voice my opinion, but we're going to be playing a show at Casanova's.
Wow.
The majorities?
the majorities and the minorities.
Oh, I'm sorry. The
It's
minorities.
a band from Walcott Sire, and
They're not your thing?
No.
You can't.
That's as far as I'll say.
Are they
On social
your
media.
style of music? Are they punk?
No.
Sire. Are they medieval?
Do we really want to go over this right now?
I don't know. I mean, Who could they possibly have paired you up with?
They're a rock band, kind of a radio rock band. They kind of reached out to us and asked us to open up for them. So it's like, all right, sure, if you pay us, and they're going to pay us. So we took the gig.
Cool.
If you pay us, we'll play.
As long as they're not as crappy as Green Day, I think we'll be fine.
Well, you just upset Lindsay too at the same time.
I'm just kidding.
They just had a new song released. Too.
I know
they
did.
A good one.
That's why I said it because I saw your Facebook page. And I thought
I'm gonna slap your face.
Fighting words.
I know. I'm just kidding. Anyway, you can see us here every single week. By the way, here on the NERDWatch podcast on Akaku on YouTube. You can reach us at YouTube at NERDWatch Nation.
It'll be fun watching future episodes. See how many of us are still here next week.
That's right. You can watch us on, of course, you can see us on Twitter at NERDWatch Nation, on Facebook at facebook.com/TheNerdWatch, and Instagram at _NERDWatch. So we are out of time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Lindsay and the crew, or Night Darling and the crew. I'm sorry, my dear. I've called you that forever. You guys have been amazing.
Night Darling and the Pit Crew sounds like a band.
It does.
Night Darling and the Pit Crew does sound like a band name. Like almost a rockabilly.
You guys should start
dark
becoming
gothic.
musicians.
Yeah, you guys are amazing. Yeah, you should
Can
really
you sing, Lindsay? Can you sing? You should sing.
Yeah.
No comment.
drop this. Drop this.
In the shower, she sounds great.
Cosplay and makeup stuff and start doing a band thing. That'd be phenomenal. But listen, thanks guys for taking the time out. Thanks for talking to us. You guys are amazing, and please come visit anytime. We'd love to have you back here. And then we could talk about something other than the cosplays. We can talk about more nerdy stuff. We can
I'm
talk.
so down.
Yeah, after you watch Suicide Squad.
But how angry we got at Barry for his bad review of
I
Suicide
know.
Squad.
I can't wait to hear what she says
Screw
about
that guy.
Suicide Squad. I can't wait to hear what
Very opinionated.
Night Darling says. That'd be amazing. So we're out of time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So until next week, episode 101. Somebody's getting fired. Peace out. Much love. And most assuredly, always stay nerdy. And until next time, we say to you, aloha.